Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Prophecy in another round. And if you have not seen the last episode, guys, we concluded, so to say, oh my goodness, that was my Pepsi. I need to do a little cut here. And back I am, sorry. We have concluded the verdict of termination, the global event, and I was a little bit surprised that we did do it, that I did make it, because there were a couple of hours in the off where I killed a couple of those enemies and in the end then concluded it. That was very, very good. And then I didn't realize that we still had a Void Crusade available, and wow, level 70 or 70 could be a little bit too hard for us. Let us take a look. Let us divine. So the Supreme Mission, the mission which is going to conclude the Void Crusade, is 69. But in the end, I would like to. Do you know what? Do you not? Do you know what we do? We are going to try out the bonus mission against Tyranids, and I'll see you in a second.
100,000 worlds, 100,000 walls. There is no respite. There is nowhere to hide. Across the galaxy, there is only war.
Oh yeah, and that is so true, especially if you remember that actually Games Workshop just has released the Psychic Awakening, not rulebook, but it's going on with the 40k story, and it is a dire situation there, since the Tyranids are attacking Baal, the home planet of the Blood Angels. So I don't even know what I wanted to say here in the end, but we are going to fight the Tyranids right here, and I already realized it is quite hard. The problem here is, if you can, or if we will call it problem, that we are of course in a tight corner, since we just spawned here and we are obviously not really able to do some much needed kiting. And without kiting, you might know it, we are in a world of hurt. Okay, and since this is a little purge mission, that means this mission probably will take a few minutes longer than the usual missions we have played before. But since level 70, I'm expecting to find some nice experience. Oh, he's nearly down. That is surprisingly cool. Is he going to explode? I don't even know, but normally these guys explode because they are psychic entities, so to say, but in the end he obviously does not. Anyhow, good. So the only good part in the end we have moving on, that we now have more space to kite them enemies. Little problem is that I'm already seeing the next bigger enemy coming up, which might pose the next little threat. Not very good. So spawn mines we hopefully can easily take down, or not. Down they are, and then they're the next Zoanthrope. Zoanthrope, I don't even know how to pronounce them, is. Let's then kill the little enemies, for example the Raveners, which are also of course posing a threat here. Ravener is going to go down. Nice, thank you very much. So they have a lot of HP, surprisingly. Is this a regenerator? But question, would the regenerator work on the Tyranids as well? Since they are biological beings, it should actually regenerate them too. And I think it is. Isn't it working with I want to say Dark Angels, but isn't it working with Drukhari with Dark Elder as well? I think so. That is the weird part. So I've seen one more Tarantula Sentry gun. down it is, and I am hoping dearly that we in a second can summon the wonderful little Vanguard type bodyguard thing. Tank, that is what I want to say again, which is really helping out. It is dealing a teensy little bit of damage overall, but most parts it is of course tanking a lot of enemy damage. The good part is we are then now finally again regenerating data flux, very important. And now of course we are facing a very nasty enemy, because this enemy is retreating and is capable of resummoning new enemies, which is, as you might know, very nasty overall. Okay, he falls. Nice. So I'd like to regenerate the big guy, but in the end it is not going to be that easy. So the Venom Cannon turners are nearly down, that is good, and I think the big guy even is a villain, which of course is very nasty, because they of course absorb way more damage than the usual champions out there. So it of course might be that we are not able to kill those or this thing whilst it is retreating. As you see, it is constantly resummoning new enemies, and I can only hope to deal every time here a little teensy bit of damage and then take it down the roll. And since the Tyranid warriors here are dealing a lot of damage, that is nasty. So the good thing is we are now dealing damage to both of them, to all the enemy types, to the Tyranid warriors and to the Melanthrope. And he's constantly losing his precious little HP. That is very good. So we have it down to nearly half of its HP. And now it's going to fall. Oh my god, that was good. Okay, good. So there was a little teensy trap there, which the enemy laid down, but that did not stop us here in the end. So as you see, which is really hard to believe, that we are already nearly 10 minutes in the game and are constantly losing HP here. Not HP, but we are very slowly gliding. This is the right word, not gliding through them enemies, but we are slowly taking all the... Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay, now there I can only say one thing. I assume that right here is going to be the end. And if that is like that, if that is the point, then that would lead to the conclusion that we should, in the next episode, of course, conclude the Void Crusade. I am dead. That of course is not the downside, but the risk you get into. I should have tried to kill these zone tropes. If you do terror missions, of course, it can be that you get a very bad combination of enemies, which we currently have with the Toxicrene with nasty creature, as you see, plus supporter. Oh my goodness, why didn't I just go to the right? I don't get it. I'm surrounded by Zoan tropes and all.
That's our last chance, Inquisitor. Now or never.
Surrounded by all the good jazz there. So I'll try to do the real deal. Even though we are probably going to be surrounded very soonish. So these are gone. If we are lucky, guys, if we are really lucky, they come to us one by one, which would mean, okay, now we are lucky, of course. Going to take down this guy, and then we can take down the other guys one by one with no problemo at all. So if this guy is down, I just need to probably stay out of the way of the charge there. That would mean certain death to us at once. Like now. Okay, getting out of the way. He killed our summoned units. That is of course not very good. So now we can concentrate on the zoanthrope. That is nice. Very, very nasty enemy indeed. Down it is. That means we can focus on the big guy there. I can get out. Okay, no need. And honestly, I am indeed surprised overall that we did take it down.
Your demise is your salvation, Inquisitor.
Oh my god.
Failure is the most terrible punishment of all.
And I've seen the gas. I was thinking, is he exploding? Is there going to be anything else which is going to be nasty? Anyhow, that of course is not nice. That is not nice at all. Oh my goodness. Well, so we still have one life left, which means in the next episode we are going to do the Supreme missions. But for now, missions, yes, no, mission. But for now, guys, I really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed this episode, then please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.